Hi, and welcome to this edition of Digital Tutors Archicad template training. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the layout book and navigator and organizing your drawing sets so they represent kind of your office standards. So, first of all, this is the navigator here. The navigator contains basically four different types of views that you could be looking at. So you have the project map, you have the view map, you have the layout book, and then you have a publisher set, which all of them contain different types of information, and then they can be viewed in different ways. So let's just look at the organizer. The organizer is basically a two-window version of the navigator. So you can look at, the view map and your project map at the same time and kind of easily transfer information across if you needed to, and set the what the view settings are going to be like, globally as you're pulling it across from one window to the other. So let's just talk about a little bit about the organization of the project map, or excuse me, the view map. So the way that I lay out the view map is I try to represent as clearly and easily understandable the information that's here that should go onto your sheet itself. So let's just get rid of this for now. And remember, anything that you do kind of in this organizer or the navigator is undoable. So if you make a mistake, you're going to have to recreate whatever you needed to from that. So let's just call this construction documents. And then within the construction documents, and let's just create general conditions. Floor plan. And sections. And we'll just put this under the construction documents for now. So even within this, I might call them I might name them what they would be in my set. So this is just an example, doesn't necessarily have to be this way. So within this is kind of the layout that I'm starting to work with, and this is within the view map. So now within the layout book, again, I'm trying to organize this. It's a little bit confusing just looking at this. I mean, there's a bunch of A sheets that are outside of a folder, and then there's a bunch of other sheets that are kind of randomly placed around. So I'm just going to get rid of these. And then I'm just going to create a folder called architectural. And then we'll put that, I don't know, let's just put it at the top for now. And let's just start with A. And let's create a couple subsets within this. So we'll say general conditions again. And we'll say another one, which will be floor plans. And another one, which will be elevations. And finally, we'll create sections. So within this subset setting, so we have architectural selected. I just went to settings and now I'm here. And I can adjust this so that's a little bit more conducive to the way that I want to lay out my drawings. So and then these might actually start at 100. Let's change that a little bit. And then we'll change these so that they start at 100. So what we're trying to do is set up our sheet so that they are automatically laying out the way that we want. So let's just call this a general conditions sheet. Let's see. So this is giving me A1, A1, A.1, and let's see, I would really like it if it's a little bit too many zeros. So that's good. So we'll just check that. So that's kind of the way I would like to see it laid out. Starting at 0, going through 1. Now let's just see what this does when I bring it into here. So let's just follow that same logic and let's get rid of the prefix. Start at 0 and we'll actually start at 100 for this set. So that's good. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see what this does. Again, let's just modify this so that it starts at 200. There we go. I don't know if I can. Okay, so that should be fine. And let's just do this for the last one. Again, let's just adjust that one little issue and start at 300. So as you can see, this is getting a little bit more organized. Just disregard the names for now. I'm just trying to get these numbers to align automatically as I pull through and copy stuff. It's giving me kind of the numbering convention that I'm looking for. Okay, so that's the first step. Next, once you have that set up, you can either go through and then adjust the rest of your consultant sheets to match exactly what your consultants are sharing with you and how their index is. And the importance of this is that once you start to lay this out, it's automatically going to populate your index with the sheets, the titles, and whatever information that's contained here as you progress through creating your project. Next, you are going to have some customized layouts or master sheets. So on these sheets, here it's telling me it's going to be F size sheet 30 by 42. So we can go to down here and look at the F size 30 by 42. And this is the master layout of how your project's going to look. So let's just look at this sheet here. So we'll go to the first sheet. So again, this is your master sheet. You can always access this by right-clicking and saying Open Assign Master. And then this will give you the ability to edit what this master looks like, what information is on it. And on this master layout sheet, you do have some automatic titles. Let's see if there's another. So these are all automatic titles here. You can see because they're highlighted and you can't adjust the text. And if you wanted to have your own variations of those titles within here, you can go through here and you can see that these are all the automatic titles that can be associated with the project. So you have different information that can be associated with it, and will give you a lot more parametric kind of capability. Within this, to adjust some of those automatic titles, you can go to File, Project Info, and then within that, you can adjust. So let's look at this real quick. So let's go to Client, full name. We'll just put Digital Tutors. And what else should we put in here? City. Oh, let's try this one. Then full address, we'll just put anywhere. Everywhere. So and then you can see that's automatically adjusting that information. So this is key to setting up a good template, is just being able to adjust all this information throughout all your different masters, which will control how your layouts will look. So again, it's already adjusted here. So that's kind of a brief overview of the Navigator and Layout Book. And we'll get into the publisher sets a little bit later in some later lessons. I hope this was helpful, and see you in the next lesson.